Hello, my name is Isis Carvajal de Garcia, and I am Marymount University's interim General Counsel. I want to take just a few minutes of your time to share with you important information that all students, faculty, and staff should be aware of, and how to respond if a government agent comes to campus with a subpoena, a warrant, or an information request. At Marymount, we comply with all legal requirements that protect our community members' privacy and rights. And we must be aware of what those are in order to be able to protect them. The primary law that protects the privacy of all of our students, regardless of their legal status, is the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, which you may probably know, known as FERPA. Under FERPA, most of the information Marymount maintains about its students cannot be disclosed without the student's consent or a lawfully issued subpoena by a court. Furthermore, when a subpoena for student records is presented to Marymount, the university must reasonably notify the student before complying with the subpoena, unless the court that has issued the subpoena orders otherwise. Thus, if a government agent or any individual approaches you on campus requesting information or access to records or individuals, here is what you must do under the law. First, ask to see the agent's government credentials, such as a badge or business card. If they decline to provide this information, document what you can observe that may identify the name, the title, the agency, or the contact information. And please also take note of the date, location, time, and nature of their request. Do not engage in any argument or discordant behavior. While we encourage civility with law enforcement, we must follow proper procedures. Do not provide any information or documents to the agent. Simply state that according to university's procedures, you must direct them to the lobby of the administration building. After doing so, please call my office, the Office of the General Counsel, at 703-908-7703 to notify us that an agent will arrive soon. At the administration building, university representatives will review the documents presented, verify the agent's authority for the request, and determine the university's obligations relative to that particular request. Some government agents may present a subpoena, or a court order, or a search warrant. These legal documents require careful review. Judicial warrants, which you will see must be complied with, will be marked with the name of the issuing court at the top of the document, a case number, and a judge's signature at the bottom. Administrative warrants or subpoenas, such as those from immigration agencies, do not have the same enforceability. While we may have an obligation to respond to this request, the type of warrant dictates both the nature and the timing of our response. Therefore, regardless of the type of request, students, faculty, and staff are not obligated to respond. Your role is to direct the agent to the administration building and immediately notify my office, the Office of the General Counsel. We will then review the documentation and determine the appropriate course of action for the university to follow. It is important to be mindful that Marymount University is a community where we protect the rights of everyone, and the access to school records and private spaces are not allowed in most cases. Dorm rooms, classrooms, areas requiring card access, private offices, or other local areas are not accessible. Agents are permitted only in public areas such as sidewalks and lobbies, unless they have a judicial warrant authorizing entry into private spaces. And that determination is to be made only by the Office of the General Counsel. Marymount's Office of the General Counsel is available to address your questions, your concerns, and respond to governmental requests. We're here to ensure that all requests are handled lawfully and appropriately. Students, faculty, and staff must be aware that our U.S. Constitution and other laws provide all of us with the right to privacy. We can offer resources to connect our community members with outside legal counsel who may assist with individual circumstances they may have. It is also important to remember that while you should follow proper procedures, you must not obstruct justice. This means you cannot and should not alert or tip off a student or employee about a pending investigation, nor should you encourage anyone to hide or leave the area. Our role is to ensure compliance with the law while protecting our community. Marymount remains steadfast in its commitment to the safety and well-being of our community. We understand that times of uncertainty can bring concerns. We hope this video provides clarity and reassurance to navigate this issue. Thank you for your attention to this critical matter and for joining us in making sure that everyone's rights are protected.